Hello buddy, it's been a little bit since I last uploaded a video. Yikes. Yeah, I have been quite busy with stuff and I haven't really felt motivated to make a video. So, it's been a while, but we're back. Even though I said I'd only be 2 weeks, it's been about 2 months. New Year's Eve. Plan to get this out New Year's Eve. If it does not get out New Year's Eve, I'm believing it will be out a bit later than that. But yeah, today's video is going to be a really good one. I put a lot of effort into this, so if you like the video, please subscribe, exclamation mark. Yeah. Thanks. There's a little known game around the Nintendo community known as Splatoon 3. Don't know if you've heard of it, but yeah! Splatoon 3! Yeah, so, the game has had its ups and downs. I didn't play for half of it, to be honest, but, I decided to get back into it. I played a bit of it, I got back up to A rank, highest rank. I've been playing this Splatoon franchise since I've been a little kid, man. When I was a wee young lad, I played this game. I just had fun running around playing the hero mode, stuck in C rank. Just stuck there. And then I got out of it in Splatoon 2. I got out of C rank and ended up only getting... But, regardless of that, I decided to trifle on because I loved this game so much when I was a wee youngin'. And when it was announced, I was like, I need that game when the day it comes out. And so on the 9th of September 2022, at 12:01 AM, I was awake and playing the game. For a full 2 hours. I relished in the tutorial and the lobby, all of the new features that had been added in Splatoon 3. And most of all, Table Turf Battle, because that's what this video is about, everybody. That's what this... No. You thought it'd be about Table Turf? Yeah, no, sorry. Sorry everybody who liked Table Turf. Today is not about Table Turf. This video today is actually about the Splatoon competitive scene. And how I dabbled my little toesies into it for the first time. So, the competitive scene. One of the biggest scenes in Splatoon 3. Other than the casual scene and the salmon scene. So, the competitive scene. It's usually split up into 3 different tiers, as they call it. You got the low scene, the little BB scene, the little mama, me play game, mama. Then you got the middle scene, like mid-comp. They're decent, but they're not as good as top players. You see top gameplay, it is crazy. It is absolutely insane. Now, I had tried dabbling my feet in competitive from here and there, but obviously wasn't the best at the game. So you can probably guess how that went. Yes, since I wasn't best at the game, my peak rank in Splatoon 2 was B+. Going into Splatoon 3, I didn't really feel if I was gonna go into the competitive scene. Like, I wanted to, but I didn't feel that I had the capacity to be able to play competitively. Until 2023. Done. I'm just kidding you. Nothing happened in 2023. I barely even played the game. I think I had like 5 hours in 2023 because I was busy with other stuff. I really couldn't be bothered to play the game. So I missed out on a couple of content updates. I literally did not play until chill season of 2023. So it was a while, but then I started to get back into the game in late 2023, early 2024. This was the time that the Splatfests were high. We were coming to the end of the content updates. It was really just a great time to be playing, honestly. I didn't really go anywhere. I got nowhere. I think I got my rank to like A, which I was really happy about. I was really accomplished. I was so happy. I knew I could do better. I'd been playing this game for half of my life, and I just wanted to do something better with it, I wanted to do something bigger. I wanted to be better at the game, but I didn't know where to start. So I felt kind of somber. And you know, it's a lot more fun with people to play with. I kind of just left it, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. And then, on the fabled day of the 20th of October, 2024, I looked at my screen and I saw a post that would change my life in the Splatoon 3 competitive scene. It was a post from the Splatoon Stronghold, which I'd been in for quite a bit, just a couple months to be able to try and get into the competitive scene, but nothing seemed to work. On that day, I saw a post by one of the directors that said, "Want to start your competitive journey? Splatoon Stronghold can help you. We are looking for players willing to test the Stronghold Beginners Academy, our new service where we form teams from applicants and provide you with the following services for 4 to 5 weeks as you jump. Guidance to succeed as a competitive team, resources created by knowledgeable members of the community, scheduled practice with coaches, one-to-one support from your team manager. If you're interested, please fill out the form linked below." At everyone. Post, and my jaw dropped. Being able to finally get a team, being able to finally play in the competitive scene, and then I realized, I mean, my highest rank was only A+, but I put all those things aside because this game was really important to me. It had been there for many lows of my life, and I really wanted to just be able to play competitively because it meant a lot to me. I'd never really been competitive in a game. My previous competitive venture was a VR game called Echo Arena, and you know, Echo Arena was really fun. It was really fun, but Meta or Oculus, they decided to shut the game down. My dreams of becoming a good competitive player were gone. They were thrown down the drain because of some bald guy who worked at Facebook and was like, "You don't have enough players even though there's 10,000 people playing. I'm gonna shut your game down." So, yeah. For a while I didn't have anything to do. And then I saw this post and I was like, this could be fine. This could finally be my chance to get into the competitive scene. And through all the doubts and worries that I had, I signed up. Yeah, so I completely forgot about it. I literally forgot that I sent the application in, but all we could do was wait. I got a DM on the 5th of November at 8:15 at night from one of the head staff at the Splatoon Stronghold server that I had got in. I had got a spot in the Splatoon Stronghold Academy. Could you believe it, guys? I was absolutely ecstatic. I was so happy I was finally going to be able to get into the competitive scene. So as soon as I got that message, I was like, "Hey, what's up? Of course, I would love to join your prestigious academy where I can learn how to play this game." And so I got an invite and I finally got in. It was pretty quiet, honestly. There was not very much going on because it had literally just started. They said that for the first day, just get to know each other, and hopefully we'll have some practices set up. So that's what we did. We talked to each other, we got to know each other a bit better, and we just came acquainted for the first day. To be honest, this was the first time in a long while I was feeling really excited about something, and for the first week, I was literally every day, every couple hours, I was checking my phone whenever I had free time. I was like, please be something there, please be something there. It was really a time to be excited. And I know this sounds sort of like,
Cameron, you literally made like 5 videos and you're getting really excited over being in a competitive team? What are you talking about, dude? This is so weird.
Well, guess what? I don't care. Now, keep in mind, in the form, there is a question that asks what weapons you play. And at the time, I had been pretty much a shot one trick. And, to be honest, shot's just the first, pretty much, well, you just Splatter Shot Junior, which is technically the first weapon. But shot's like the first other weapon most people will play. And I just kind of stuck with it ever since. So I was the shot player. I was trying to get into other weapons, but I just didn't know what other people were going to play. So after we figured out, boom, figured out. Yeah, that's what we're up to next. We got Team Profile, baby! No, we don't. Yeah, I kind of forgot to make this. Whoops. Yeah, so basically, our team consisted of the usual comp, like a skirmisher, slayer, support, and a back. Obviously, not that bad, because we had never played competitively. Most of us only had like a couple hundred hours in Splatoon 3. One of our players had about 600, 700, and one had over 1,000. So we had a mix of people. For the time being, our name was just Team 2, and we were hopefully going to come up with a team name in the future, and I will get to that. Honestly, our team name is mostly just an inside joke because no one else really understands why our team's called this. Anyways, a couple weeks went by, we just played together, got to know each other a bit better, and overall just tried to work better as a team, until in and around the second and a half, third week was our first scrim against a team called Less Than 3. Somehow, they had come up with a team name within the first week and a half, while our team was still dysfunctional and trying to figure out which one of us were able to play. So yeah, we had a scrim. I don't have any footage from this, but I'm pretty sure it went well. Played decent as a team. It was obviously our first time, so we didn't play to the best of our abilities. Yeah, and I think it was pretty close, but I think we won by like 1 or 2 points. Keep in mind this scrim. After this scrim, we were feeling pretty good about ourselves. We just won our first scrim that we'd ever had. We were in high hopes, and we were ready to go into the next week of the academy. Yeah, actually, that scrim I just checked was in the first week and not the second week. Whoopsies! On the second week, however, we actually got 2 scrims, surprisingly, which was actually really cool. We were able to play 2 whole scrims. So our first scrim was against a team who were looking for Div 4. And if you don't know what divs are, basically there is this organization called Ludi, or Leagues Under the Ink, and they are basically the equivalent to if Splatoon had an actual team ranking system. They do a 12-week bracket thing where you play, I think it's 2 teams every week, and you're able to get seeded into different divisions, and then toward the end, the top teams are able to fight it out in a tournament. The tournament's usually like a single or double elimination, and yeah, but for the time being, Ludi is currently off season. That takes a lot of production time to do things like Ludi. It is incredibly big. It is like one of the biggest things, so to actually get dived takes quite a while, obviously because it takes up to 3 months for a single season of Ludi, so they only usually run it maybe once a year, sometimes once every other year. But if you are in the right place at the right time, you can get your team div. So these people were looking for the skill level of a div 4. Also, some people aren't dived, but people usually are put around the skill level of a division. I'm just going to say div for short because it's a bit easier to say. If you haven't been dived, people will assess your skill level and approximate your division. But yeah, the team that we went up against were looking for Div 4, and we would have been around... Div 4 is top of the top, by the way, because there's 15 divisions, and Div 4 it goes from 15 to X. 15 the lowest, being X being the highest, so 4 is really high. This team pretty much thrashed us. We got a couple good games, actually. We got 2 good games. In our second scrim, I can't remember because I have really bad memory. Nothing really happened in week 3, to be honest. I think we had a scrim. Don't really remember what happened in it because and then we reach week 4. Now I'm only 15 minutes pretty much into this video, and we're already coming up to the last week. That's not how that's supposed to go. Yeah, I said approximately 4 or 5 weeks. I think it was 6 weeks overall until we finished. On week 4, it was a pretty big week because we had to decide the captain, and there was no way I was. I'm too disorganized to run a team, man. There was no way I was even gonna like advocate. There was not a chance. So one of my other team members became team captain, and it was a very good choice. In my opinion, it was a very good choice. So then after that was decided, we had the next big thing, because coming up was one of the most important things that our team was going to have to go through. A tournament. Tournament, baby! Yeah! So, what tournament would we be playing, you may be asking? Well, the tournament that we were playing was Little Squid League. Little Squid League by MIT, or the Mulloway Institute of Turfing. It is a Swiss bracket stage for groups into a single elimination bracket stage until they can figure out who's the winner. They also have different brackets, e.g. bronze, silver, and gold. That is to differentiate different teams because some people will be lower and some people will be higher divisions. They do not want to match people that are higher divisions against lower divisions because that's not really fair. Although for the first couple games that kind of has to happen because that's just the way it works. We were really excited that this was our first tourney, and you may be asking, how did it go? Well, I'm glad to tell you, we did not make it very far. We did not make it very far. We made it to the second round of bronze bracket, and we got knocked out 2-0. But honestly, it was expected. It was our first ever tourney. We still didn't have the best team synergy, and there was not much you could have done, really. We were against teams that were probably higher level, but in the last game, we think we just fell to mental instability. We were tired. We were out of it. We had to work on our mental stamina, which we hadn't worked up to on this point. I am also going to be streaming on this channel, hopefully soon enough. I'll be multi-streaming. Ooh, scary. Scary multi-streaming, yeah. But anyways, on to the next part of this magical story about our team. By this point, our team has been named. We're not going by Team 2 anymore. Not that I said that at all. We're not going by Team 2 anymore. We're going by... You want to know how we got that name? Our team manager was French. Our manager was French. That was how we got that name. And it's a good name. It's a good inside joke, and it's a really funny name, but I think we're rebranding it, unfortunately. Aww. I know. Don't get mad at me. It's just that it's an inside joke, and is anyone really going to understand Baguette Squad? The name Baguette Squad? We could become infamous, but honestly, it might be time for a rebrand. So, Little Squid League came to an end, and we were just a bit closer to becoming a better team. But we were no closer to winning a tournament. And then literally next week was Low Inc. For anyone that doesn't know, Low Inc. is another low-level tournament, but it is a lot bigger and a lot longer. And so, we dived into Low Inc. the literal next week. And how do you think that went? Well, in the end, we were able to... Yeah, so... We... lost again. In half up to, again, we're still a new team. And other half into... Over this time, I was trying to pick different weapons, but I didn't want to break the team synergy. I loved shot, but I was starting to get to the point that shot felt boring. I felt hopeless. You see, the splatter shot, it's an alright weapon. It can kill in about 3 or 4 shots, but it doesn't have very much range. And for a lot of these comps that we're fighting has range like Gal and Heavy Edit, and there's snipers like Chargers and ZNF, all these weapons, boom, 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 boom. And they all have range. And I don't. What I have? Lap Bomb, Tri-Strikes. Now, Tri-Strikes are good in a lot of situations, generally, because they can be used as a smokescreen, they can be used to take back space, they can be used to take more space. There's a lot of different options, but I just didn't feel happy playing the weapon. I felt that I couldn't do very much in the situation because of the weapon I was playing, so I tried to get into other weapons, but I just felt that I wasn't ready. I didn't play enough, so I went into Low Inc. just playing shot primarily, and we were 2 spots off getting to brackets because Low Inc. works a little differently than LSL, pretty much the same. But then the next day came around. Wait, teams were dropping out and we're on standby. Wait, we might actually get to play. No, we were fooled, and this is no fault of anybody. To be fair, it was the first time that the Low Inc. tournament organizers were using this new website. They used to use Battlefy, and then they'd switch over to the more standard one for a lot of Splatoon tournaments nowadays, which is Sendu. So they had a hiccup, and we thought we were gonna play, but then we didn't play it because there were teams that were there, but they didn't get the notification to check in. They were thought to not be there. So we didn't play on that, but we had high hopes and we had fun. Sort of. So then, got on to the next week. Not really much happened. It was just looking over games and stuff. Play more scrims, I guess. But there's something that I haven't told you. Something I've not told you since this whole video has been running for however long. At the end of the weeks of preparation, all of the Stronghold teams come together for a showcase tournament. A showcase tournament, baby! That's right. The Splatoon Stronghold Beginners Academy showcase tournament. Teams battle it out to see who is going to become the valedictorian of the academy. A peak tournament, in my opinion, if you may ask. So we were ready for this. We wanted that glorious balloon badge. I forgot to mention on Sendu, if you win a tournament, you get this cool little badge for a lot of tournaments that they give to you for winning. So as the weeks and days got closer to this tournament, the day came. The day of the tournament. The fabled day of the 22nd of December, 2024. And we were ready, you know? We were ready. We got to the tournament and we played our first game. Now, I wasn't in this first game, but when I tell you my team played their hearts out for this first game, they played like they never had played before. I will show you this now. They played so peak that we won our first game 2-0. It was such a mental boost. Now the second game could have went as well, and I don't have footage for this, but something tragic happened in the second game. Something utterly tragic. Now when I show you this on screen, you're going to be flabbergasted. As you can see right here, this is one of the enemy players playing Sploosh. And the Sploosh... Wow, how have we not seen the Sploosh? Because the Sploosh is doing what is known as sharking. Now, sharking is almost hiding yourself in the enemy base without them knowing, to try and catch people off guard. And that's exactly what happened. As you can see, oh no, the Sploosh grabs the Rainmaker and brings it to the goal. And from there, my team just cannot get an opening to get it close to the checkpoint or to the finishing podium. And that's just unlucky, you know. Unlucky game. We'll go again. We'll go to the third game. And the third game is where I started playing. So I picked up my controller, I turned my stream back on, and we played the game. And this is how it went.
Yeah, zone's ramen, and then next will be a clams, I believe.
Clams?
Yeah,
Clams
will be the next step, but it's fine.
Roller and
T-Tech
drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pop. T-Tech on me. Decap low. I'm dead.
Oh, it's decap. I died to decap.
Decap dead.
Good.
30 down. Okay, roller's
I
dead.
killed by.
Oh, what do you mean?
I didn't know that it was a tri-stringer team. Their tri-stringers are like just really good.
Oh, because of course they are.
Yeah, so as you can see, the game went as I expected it to. Horrible. We were against one of the top tri-stringer players in the world, and I made stupid mistakes. And it sounds like I'm blaming myself for a lot of this. It was no fault of anyone, but I just felt like I had not done what I wanted to. For all of the days I had been playing, I had got myself from A to S+, which is the rank you need for X Battle, which is the pinnacle of rank. I was playing every day for upwards of like 3-4 hours, just trying to get better at the game. That was the end of our run in the Stronghold Beginners Academy. We put up a good fight at the start, and we just couldn't pull through. And yeah, now looking back at it, there was stuff we could have done better. But we've learned. We're still a new team. We were literally there for a month. And going up against one of the top tri-stringer players, nothing much you can do. I wasn't able to play to the best of my capacity. But over the past few weeks, I've been playing different weapons, and I've been trying to get better because I want to be able to win. That's my goal. My goal is to just win as it, and hopefully one day win. And so comes the end of the Stronghold Beginners Academy. We graduated as a team, and we are currently on hiatus for the next bit. But mark my words, we will be back. The guest squad will be back. We will be better than ever. And for you people out there who are playing those tournaments, Little Squid League and Low Ink, you better watch out. Because we're coming for that badge. And we are going to own it. Yeah, so if you made it this far, thanks for watching the video. I put quite a lot of effort into this, and yeah, I'm hoping it pays off. Probably gonna get like 2 views, but doesn't matter. Thank you to all of my teammates who stuck there with me. Thank you to the Splatoon Stronghold for putting this together. Really good program, by the way. If you want to sign up, I will put the link to the Discord in the description, where you can sign up for the next season, which starts on January 4th. Thank you to my team manager. Thank you to our coach, who you could have been there for a little bit more, but we'll not talk about that. Thank you to everyone who watched this video. Thank you to my PC, who wanted to blue screen twice, but I said, no, I'm getting this video out. I haven't uploaded in 2 months. Thank you to my homies for giving me video ideas, and thank you to everyone watching the video. Hopefully I will be back with another one soon enough. That is me signing off. Next time I'm back, don't know what I'm doing. Streams, don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye everyone.